All right, what's going on, Scorpios? We're gonna go ahead and jump into your November 14th through the 20th weekly reading here. Sorry, I'm drawing blanks here. Anyways, happy birthday to y'all, Scorpio. Let's just go ahead and jump into your reading and see what is going on with you here. But Scorpios are like, man, fuck this eclipse that just happened. I feel you, Scorpio. Let's see. Five of Cups is the overall energy here. Good thing it's a minor arcana, not a major. This reading doesn't look too bad, though. Well, I still got to pull more cards. But Moon card here. Page of Swords here. Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's definitely some changes that you're having to learn and integrate here. Could be like it's pretty hard work is what I feel with this reading. Like it requires work. It could be shadow work. I'm kind of getting that here. Whether or not it's like you're intentionally doing shadow work, I feel like it's part of the shadow that you're trying to understand here. Bringing that unconscious aspect to the consciousness, to be looked at, to be understood. Especially with the solar eclipse that just happened like in your sign, right? So, and with the lunar eclipse in Taurus that was in your 7th house, this isn't part of the reading, but I do feel like it's going to tie into this here because it has significance. With the lunar eclipse in Taurus that happened in your 7th house, Scorpio, that could have been sort of you letting go of relationships here and sort of seeking your own independence. Whether or not it was like intentional, you wanted to seek independence, the energy though was really to come back to the self. Not saying you let go of a bunch of relationships or you got out of one or whatever the case might be, but I do feel like there's an emphasis on, okay, let's come back to the self, the spiritual self, and let's oh shit, I hope you heard me. My mic was way over here. Like coming back to the spiritual self and understanding sort of maybe blockages or maybe codependent dynamics or just stuff like that. I feel like it's really being addressed here in the reading and just in general with the energy. So let's pull your oracle cards and we're going to get into your reading here. You do have this Leo card. You better shine that light, Scorpio. That's what Leo is. You better shine that damn light. Happiness too. Self-expression, maturity as well. I think people forget that Leo's represents maturity, leadership, confidence. Don't let something derail your confidence, Scorpio. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. I'm just having fun with y'all. But anyways, it's time to take action. This card actually came out in the pre-shuffle. It flew out or flipped over. But it's time to take action here with the new moon and Aries card. So I feel like the universe is not wanting you to stay stuck. And, the 5 of Cups can be a very stuck energy, but it's active though. We're going to get into that in a second too. And you have inner child. So there could be a lot of inner child healing. That's why I was kind of getting the codependent thing coming through. I feel like we've, if you grew up in a rough childhood or if you grew up, in codependent, some of y'all going backwards. But if you grew up in codependent dynamics and relationships and households and family, that stuff gets integrated into you. And you could be breaking that here. And a lot of it's really coming back to maybe healing inner child issues or healing just your inner child or really reconnecting with it. I don't really feel like it's in the way of like when I say inner child, it's like there's a really good book that I read called The Games That People Play. But it talks about comprehension and it also talks about expression of the dynamic of energies of people and relationships. And so I feel like it's like there's something in that area here. Five of Cups. What I was saying though, this card is a very active energy, which is why it can almost, when it's reversed, it could be like you're kind of pissed off in a way, or if it's in a challenge, or you're just Scorpio. It's like brewing, right? Like I think sometimes when Scorpios kind of go through that brewing energy, I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so I know exactly what this is saying. But it's almost like we need the pain or the intensity to move us in a way to something that we can defy, some sort of hurdle, challenge, or something that's going on and that's causing this Five of Cups here. But interesting enough, the reading is actually pretty good besides the Five of Cups card that came out. The Knight of Cups is in your energies right now. I feel like right now is what you're really focused on, is your own internal vision quest of what it is that you want to have in your life. And I know I just said like a very comprehensive or a very eloquent sentence in a way. But what I'm really saying, though, with the Knight of Cups, it's like the Knight of Cups does represent love. I mean, there could be somebody new in your life that you have interest in. Maybe they have interest in you. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. It could be any sign if you are dealing with a person. But a lot of you, I feel like this is really coming back to the self and really realizing, especially with everything going on in your first house, if you're Scorpio rising, whatever, moon, it doesn't matter. I do get it's like more so of what spiritually gives me purpose, like what spiritually fulfills me, and like fulfilling like your mission, like fulfilling your cause of something. Devotion. You better be devoted to a Scorpio. You have the High Priestess here in your challenge. Fuck. I keep getting interrupted. You have the High Priestess. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Some of y'all are just like, damn, there's one interruption after the next. The High Priestess is in your challenge here. Coming back to the self. Your intuition. I don't even feel like this is really intuition. I feel like you need to connect to your intuition. Like coming back to the self and receiving guidance, right? Like that you may need guidance, right? But I feel like it's like wanting you to ask the right questions. Page of Swords, like asking the right questions. You know, a lot of you are asking yourself, like, why did this happen? Why did that happen? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? I feel like the universe is wanting you to ask how. Like, things happen the way they happen. And I feel like the universe is wanting you to ask the questions how. Like, how can I change things? How can I make things better? Like, how can I take this, whatever it is, and learn from it? But that starts with, you know, really getting down to the core of yourself with the Moon card, because there's a period of inner growth. The lobster, and I've been talking about imagery a lot in the cards because I've been reading a lot of Joseph Campbell's work and just the power of myth, images, symbolism, just everything that's, you know, psychoanalysis. You know, I feel like it has a really powerful impact on the psyche. And what the lobster represents is inner growth, you know, so this is a period of something that you're unaware of. Like, there's a lot of inner growth, and it could be the shadow that's coming through. So addressing the shadow. There's a good book, Scorpio, for the ones that are still watching up to this point. The other ones that didn't, well, whatever. But it's called Healing Pluto Problems. It's a very old book. Very old book. Yeah, so I feel like that's what's happening here. Page of Pentacles, though, whatever this is, I feel like this is you just like really starting to see the changes of things. I feel like you're really starting to see the manifestations of the changes that you're making here. Some of you, there could be an offer here as well. There could be some, I'm hearing invite. There could be sort of an invite, whether that's from the universe or whether you're putting something out or whether it's from a person. Two of Pentacles, though, is in your outcomes, though. I feel like you're taking whatever this Page of Pentacles is and you're learning the dance of change, integration, and really doing like the work. All right, let's clarify your reading, Scorpio. All right. Let's clarify the readings for the Scorpions. Huh. Yeah, Lovers. Could be a falling out here. I don't know why the word fallen angel. Some of y'all dealt with the fallen angel. Don't become corrupted, Scorpio. But the Lovers and the Five of Cups here. Yeah, this could just be a falling out, disappointment. When it comes to relationships here. You know what I feel like this relationship was, if you dealt with one. They call them stepping stone relationships. I genuinely believe this. I feel that there are relationships that come into your life that are there to initiate you into a newer path. Like sometimes relationships aren't meant to stick. They're just meant to initiate you. And you don't really realize and connect the dots until later. You're able to look back and connect the dots. So, and I feel like you could just be letting go of your attachment to the whole thing, you know, but there's still that energetic feeling and emotional healing process that comes with it. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. I feel like you're very determined. I feel like you're very devoted, and you're getting back to devotion to your own personal independence and happiness. There could be love here as well for some of you. Newer love, or I don't know. I feel like it's different for all of you. The Chariot and the High Priestess, guidance. I feel like you're listening for guidance. Internal guidance, though, like from the self. Or an oracle. Like tarot or something, like you're watching me. Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles is here in your near future. So yeah, there could be some sort of initiation, invitation to further what it is that you're trying to devote your energies to. There could be some sort of opportunity when it comes to love as well. I do see that. What sign am I? Scorpio. Some of y'all may have some Cancer in your chart. So I like this reading, even though it's kind of like shit. The Moon card with the Ten of Wands here, something that you're unaware of here. Don't take on too much that you can't, you know, I feel like there's a lot of things that want to be, I'm really getting shadow work here. I gotta be real. What are these shadow beliefs that you have held on to that just aren't supporting you anymore, that aren't really allowing you to become fully conscious of just the potential that you have, or that that will just allow you to be? And do, right? There may be a lot of overthinking, overfeeling that could be blocking that, like your state of being. Four of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. You also have the Ace of Swords on the Two of Pentacles. Sometimes the truth hurts, but I feel like even Drake said a really good quote. He said, I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. That's a fucking Scorpio. That is a Scorpio quote to the fucking max. And that is so true. But I feel like whatever this is, it's truth, it's clarity. It's giving you the ability to make the changes necessary here. So I think you're making things happen. Four of Pentacles, Page of Swords, how you get through your challenge here. I feel like the universe is wanting you to be proud of yourself. It's like, man, like even me, I get it. I do the same thing. And I have a lot of Scorpio on my chart too. Rising, Moon, Pluto in the first, Mars, Venus in the eighth. Like sometimes it's like being proud of yourself. It's like it's stepping stones, man. Like it's not forever. Scorpios, you go through many transformations. You know how it goes. It's just dealing with the intensity of change, right? Because we're fixed water, right? So, but I feel like you're streamlining ahead here. Let's extend this out. Ten of Pentacles, Chariot. Oh, Scorpio's like, I want a legacy. Sometimes Scorpio, man, I love doing y'all. Six of Wands. Holy shit! Some of y'all have a fuckload of success in your outcome here. I didn't pull the Sun card, but I do have Leo here. But if I would have pulled the Sun card, I know that like for a small percentage, it could represent like some sort of fame. But that's not here. I just feel like this is great success. The Chariot, Six of Wands, great defiance and victories here. Ten of Pentacles, manifesting the lifestyle that you want to live. Or just an increase in your lifestyle as well. Wow. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, I'll see you. I see you. You can't hide from me. I got Scorpio vision too. I can see. I see you right now. So, man, some of y'all got a lot of success, man. A lot of success. But it's also about your own destination, your own purpose, legacy that you're trying to build for yourself anyway. Like, what is the Ascendant for, right? The Ascendant, Midhaven, you know, like this ultimate achievement, this ultimate, you know, legacy, I guess, that you're leaving. When I say legacy, it doesn't have to be anything, you know, so grandiose, but it's like, what's your imprint that you're trying to have in your life? So, anyway, Scorpio, I appreciate y'all for watching, as always. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Feel free to subscribe. Click the notification button bell as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload your videos or if I go live. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. The link's down below, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.